Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 2, the Let's Play with Neo Rambler. Right then, in the last video, Sherry was taken away from us by a opening sluice. Damn those sluices! Must have been infected with the T-virus. Anyway, we then took control of Sherry for a little while before she found a wolf medal for some reason. Before she fell through a trapdoor, landed in a big pile of rubbish, and then her dad, I think, went and did something rather disgusting to her. Yeah. We need to find Sherry, and we need to find Sherry pronto, if she's still around. Anyway, we made our way to the safe room before we finished up, so we need to get out of here because we've got to go find Sherry. But before we do, we opened up this door here, which was locked originally with our lockpick. We're going to go down this ladder first. You don't have to do this. This is optional, I believe. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if this is optional or not. We might actually have to do this. But you'll recognise that this is the basement area that we were at with Sherry. So, of course, we're going to take care of Mr. Zombie here, who hasn't noticed. Oh, no, he has. Mr. Zombie, who hasn't actually done anything wrong. I mean, he's on his own down here. But not anymore. He's now one with peace. And now the room is completely empty of any monsters except the sounds of dripping water or some sort of fluid. Fantastic. Now, you can go and explore the rest of this area. I think there is something down here to find. I can't remember off the top of my head. You can also go through this door. In fact, yes, you can actually see in the top right there are some grenade rounds weirdly glitched in the box. Huh. Top right, if you're not sure what I'm pointing at. Can you see the grenade rounds in the box? Never noticed that before. Don't know if that's in the PlayStation version, but either way, we're going to grab them. Let's see how many we... Oh, we can't grab them because I forgot to... Oh, I forgot to sort out my inventory. Oh, blast. That means poor Sherry, wherever she's at, she's going to be delayed in the rescue. That might not be a good thing. That's my fault, Sherry. I take the blame for that. I'm so sorry. Oops. Right, okay, let's put our ink ribbon away. We'll put a blue herb away, but we'll keep one on us for reasons. And we'll put these flame rounds away as well. Yep, that'll do nicely. Okay, then. I don't know why I'm carrying the pistol around, actually. Do you know what? I am going to put the pistol away, because if it frees up some inventory space, I think it might be a good idea if we do that. I know we haven't used it much, but this is Randomizer. This is what Randomizer has given us. Basically, overpowered grenades. Well, not overpowered grenades. The grenades are the same as they are in original mode, but an overpowered amount of grenades to play with. Why would you not play with them? I mean, seriously, why? Brilliant. That's fantastic, but I want my grenades. How many do we get? I'm not kidding. I have never had this with Randomizer with Claire. I've played Randomizer twice now with Claire and twice with Leon. I have never had 2 loads of grenades where I had over 60. We have 170 grenades now. We could easily escape from Raccoon City now. We could just walk out into the city, blast anything out of our way, and we would be fine. Not only that, but we'd also would be weighed down considerably. I mean, how heavy would 170 grenades be in a bag or in a satchel or whatever it is that Claire's actually using to carry the stuff around? She hasn't actually got a bag or anything on her. I assume she's using pockets in her red vest or something. And yet we're still able to move about quite freely. Just, I mean, I love you, Randomizer. I'm not criticising Randomizer. I'm really not. I'm just having some fun. I love it to bits. You can have so much fun. It's redonkulous. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, anyway, with that revelation out of the way, there is nothing else down here to get. I think if we go through that door, we end up back where Sherry is, so you don't need to go that way. We just need to go back up the ladder, and we need to go down a different route. 170 grenades. It's just redonkulous. Anyway, we need to go down this ladder mechanism, which we've seen before. Ladder mechanism? What am I talking about? Lift mechanism. Sherry had to ride through one of these much earlier on. It's a similar thing. Goes up and down. Quite easy to explain, quite easy to use, quite easy to understand. Right, we've got to go and save Sherry. We're going to go this way. There is a map here you can pick up. You don't have to. There is really no point to it, but we'll take it anyway. So there you go. I fixed my joystick as well on my control pad. The reason why there was a small delay between this video and the last video was because my joystick was starting to show signs of wearing out. It's actually in pretty good condition, but you can see some of the white residue appearing on the base of the joystick. What I've done is I took my controller apart and I've basically lubricated the joystick underneath. It's quite a fiddly process, but now it feels like brand new. It's brilliant. So I've got a lot more movement and fluidicity with my joystick, and it doesn't feel stiff, and it's not producing any form of white dust, which is great. So if you have an N64 control pad, the joystick's starting to go a bit, but it's still in good nick. Take it apart and put some lubrication between the joystick and the socket it's in. What the hell was that? All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to move, I promise. More grenade rounds. 9. Now that's a more sensible amount. I don't know why we need any more. Whoa! Oh, I missed! What? I'm hitting it! That is ludicrous. What is happening? Is that spider floating in midair? My depth perception is all over the place. Okay, well, I've just wasted some grenade rounds. It's not like it matters. We've got so many to waste. Best bet really is to ignore the spiders. They don't really do much. Occasionally you can get attacked by them, but just like before, you can just run past them. They're really no threat. Right, okay, either way though, we need to find Sherry. This is not helping. I'm delaying the inevitable here. We need to find Sherry and fast. There are so many spiders down here. Right. The water is flowing too fast for me to cross. What do you mean? You can get through that. That's only a waterfall. What did it... That's just stupid. Spider! Get away from my thing. What thing, you might ask? Well, there's a thing on the wall here. Clearance identification device. A wolf and an eagle are etched on the device. Yes, we need our wolf medal that Sherry's got and an eagle medal as well to proceed onwards, because poor old Claire is not... It just doesn't want to shower right now, basically. But whatevers. I mean, you know, if it is actually pouring out pretty fast, if that waterfall was, you know, pouring down pretty quick, then I can understand that, you know, it could hurt you type thing. But I don't think, just from looking at that waterfall alone, I don't think it's that problematic. I really think she could have got through there. Whoa! Hello!
Who are you?
Claire? Who are you?
I see. Another spy sent by Umbrella, right? Let me guess. You're here to steal my husband's G-Virus, aren't you?
No.
You are tenacious, I'll give you that.
It's not my fault I've got 170 grenade rounds.
Then you must be Annette. Sherry's mother?
What?
What?
Sherry's wandering around alone in the sewers. You have to help me find her.
That's impossible. I told her to go to the police station. What's she doing here? William will be after her.
The police station's not exactly safe.
That's right. The creature that's been causing all this destruction is none other than my own husband.
What? Why? Okay, cutscene time. Okie doke.
This way.
Yes, don't go the other way. We won't be where we need to go.
Sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
Well, you've jinxed it now, haven't you, you muppet? Should have been cleverer than that.
There he is. So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Oh, God.
You might hit the sample.
That's why you shouldn't have too much coffee, folks.
Okay, let's move out.
I mean, I know he needs it because he's probably been working 24/7, but that's what coffee can do to you. Coffee kills.
William. Oh, my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first.
Bullet wounds? He had multiple bullet wounds there. Did you not say he got shot by a submachine gun? Actually, no, you didn't, did you? But you would have heard it.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Oh. Oh dear.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body?
Well,
The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
oh! Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, if you've been shot to death, you might as well give it a go.
Let's check it out. Over there.
Got nothing to lose.
Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing?
Probably the guy that you shot earlier. I don't think he would have changed that much, except for the claw hand we just saw there. Ooh, that looks nasty. Oh, don't think... You know, you're just destroying your own life's work. Why would you do that? You said you wanted to protect it, now you're squashing it and crunching it and eating it.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, dear. Oh!
Son of a...
Well, why do you think that's going to work again? You just saw your colleague try it and it failed. I'd run, sir. Oh, boy. Oh dear. Well, that went well.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus?
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now.
Oh.
I tried to save him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
Well,
And that's not even the entire story. Every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other life forms. That's why he's after Sherry.
was that the whole hand thing with the chief? Don't
What are you
talk
trying
to
to
the face,
say?
talk to the hand.
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo.
We saw that.
Since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent. It's an inherent survival instinct.
Oh.
It's Sherry! You go that way.
Why? She wasn't there. Why would you send her that way? I mean, she just came from the other direction, and if she didn't find Sherry back there or notice her, what chance have we got? Oh, I don't know. Bloody Resident Evil logic. Oh well, never mind. Logic we must follow. Let us go onwards. Oh, and I've just realised something. Oh, poopy pants. Oil pressure data transmitter. Insert the valve handle and rotate it to move the central bridge up or down. I forgot to bring the valve with me. Yeah, remember that valve handle we used to to build up the water pressure to release the water on the burning helicopter? And weirdly enough, we kept hold of the valve. Yeah, we need it here. I forgot to take it with me. God damn it, poor Sherry's going to be absolutely dead or... Well, according to Annette now, apparently impregnated with something from her father. I'm going to guess it's from the hand and not any other means of impregnation. I mean, not the classic way anyway, otherwise that's just wrong. And it's wrong anyway because A, it's disgusting, and B, it's incest. So he created the G-Virus so that incest can be okay. What the hell? I mean, to be fair, I'm quite a liberal guy, you know. If you engage in incestuous activities within your family and you're happy with it, then fair enough. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I find it a little weird, personally. But, you know, each to their own, I guess. But I wouldn't go encouraging it round and saying, yeah, incest is fine, off you go. Help yourself to your brothers and sisters. I'm sure they won't mind a quick one in the cupboard or something. You'd have to have a pretty big cupboard if you're going to do it in there. But either way, point being is, this is a rather disturbing line of conversation. I'm going to stop it now. All because I forgot the bleeding valve handle. Ah! God darn it, this game. I don't know. Right. Don't forget the valve handle before you set off from here the first time you arrive, because you're going to need it. This is a very weird game. Mind you, so is the Resident Evil series, really. But it's still inventive. I like the whole underground pharmaceutical company in terms of the fact that, you know, the underground bit being it does research into biological weapon and viruses. It's an interesting concept, and it certainly comes up with some disturbing consequences as a result. It's a very intriguing sort of lore. But yeah, this game with the whole impregnation thing, just... I don't know if Birkin knew that when he created it. I imagine he does, but yeah. He's a very strange man. But the reason why he did it was because he wanted to get up on the executive board of Umbrella. And also the T-virus, which turns out to be unstable, as we've seen with the zombies and stuff. I guess they had trouble controlling it. Although they did make some monsters out of the T-virus, so that's pretty good, like the Tyrants. Well, I suppose actually no, the Tyrant. Don't know. What am I talking about? I don't know. We'll talk about that later when we come across it. What is a Tyrant? I don't know. Why do I know that? Because I've already played the game. Everybody knows what the Tyrant is. If you don't know, then you will soon. Anyway, oh, I should mention as well, if you did, for whatever reason, get attacked by the spiders back there, and sometimes it happens, even if you don't intend it to, you can get poisoned by the spider's attack. If you use a blue herb, special herbs that grow in Raccoon City, a blue herb will basically heal poison. If you don't have one on you, because you got poisoned earlier, there's an unlimited supply of blue herbs here. You can't take them with you, but you can use it as a sort of poison healing spot type thing, if you know what I mean. So if you haven't got any blue herbs, you can use those. Anyway, we need to use our valve handle here to, as it describes, lower a bridge. So as you can see, there's a bridge from above. We've got to lower it down so we can get across, because we can't swim through whatever that green fluid is down there. It is a fluid, by the way, as it just showed you there. And automatically you take the valve with you as well, so you don't have to worry about forgetting it. The one thing you must not forget is once you've got across here, you do need... There's a hole here, as you might see. It's exactly the same as the one we just used. Put your valve handle in it, get that bridge back up there. Don't forget to do that. And of course we have to see this marvellous riveting cutscene of it all working, and then it skips and there you go. Fabulous. Right then, there are some green herbs here. I'm not sure what these are on original mode. I think it's a red and a green, or maybe two reds. I don't know. But we'll take them, because we've still got a hell of a lot of red herbs to use up, actually. So, we'll have those. Super duper. There's also some bowgun bolts here. I think it's usually pistol bullets, but... 9. Oh, God, I guess the randomizer doesn't like the bowgun. I'm not a fan of it either, but it can be useful. And there's also a typewriter here, which is quite difficult to see. I don't think there's any ink ribbon there, so you must make sure you bring some with you. You don't need it. But there you go. It's there if you want it. Excellent. Right, okay. So, at least now we're on dry, solid ground, which is handy. Tunnely bit with nothing in it. I can take that. Makes a change. Very tunnely, in fact. Don't know how this works in a sewer or what this bit's used for in a sewer. I guess it's an access point. Oh! Oh, look, it's Sherry! She's
Sherry!
normal. Except for what her dad's done to her, but... Whoa! What the fuck? Whoa! Are we dead? Okay, somehow Claire was able to dodge that. That looked like the crocodile had eaten us there, but I'll take it. Oh boy, run, 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 run away, you don't want to be fighting it. I think it's an alligator as opposed to a crocodile, I can't remember. Now what you can do is you can fight it normally if you want, but I just pressed the button that's by this red light here. Make sure you do. You really want to do that. Because what will happen is this alligator, or crocodile, I think it's an alligator, he'll eat the barrel and then... Boom. Yeah, it's a cheap way of killing this boss. I think it's an alligator. I'm not sure how to recognise alligators and crocodiles. It's got something to do with their noses, how long and pointy or rounded they are. But yeah, it's a bit of a random boss fight. You're like, oh my god. A, why is there a crocodile stroke alligator in a sewage area? And B, it's huge. Probably due to the T-virus, it tends to mutate things and make them bigger if they're not human. But yeah, you can fight it normally by just running away and shooting it with guns or grenade launchers. Or you can just do that trick where you get to this red light, press it, a thing comes down, the crocodile always eats it, or alligator. You don't need a grenade launcher to blow it up, you can just shoot it with a pistol. And he's dead! That's it, done, boss fight over, moving on. It's a bit anticlimactic, but there you go. But it saves us some time now because we can go and save Sherry, or at least check on her. God knows how she's doing at the moment. Safety lock device for use in the case of an emergency. Why that came down and how did it know that we were in an emergency situation, I don't actually know. I mean, I don't know how the security system recognises a giant crocodile or alligator as an emergency for that to shut down, but apparently it did. Unless the alligator or crocodile accidentally hit it by accident, I don't know. Either way, we're now entering the dumping area number 2. Which makes sense considering what number 2s are. Here you can find some ink ribbon before you find Sherry. It's usually over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. We don't need it, but if you want it, you can have it. Right, let's finally check on Sherry. Oh. Oh, he's nearby.
Come on, wake up, Sherry.
Yeah, wake up after being abused. Okay.
My stomach. It hurts.
Oh god, he didn't do you up the
Don't
butt,
worry.
did he?
You'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Well, it's nice to know she's alive and doesn't physically look any different. But that thing that crawled out of her and her stomach hurting, not gonna lie, I'm a little uneasy right now. Okie doke. Well, if we do have to handle her, if something goes wrong, we have got our grenade launcher and some health. We should be alright. I hope it doesn't come down to that though, because Sherry is quite a nice young lass, bless her. She can look after herself, she's pretty strong, you know. Quick on her feet in terms of intelligence and physicality. But she's now just been hurt by her dad. Okay, her dad's not really thinking straight because he's turned into a monster. And, you know, when he was shot to death, I guess if you were the creator of a virus that intentionally was supposed to fix your cell functions, or at least help them fix themselves if something goes wrong, I guess you would stab it into you. You know, you're going to die, you might as well. And that's our other medal on a dead guy. Great, fantastic. Right, what I'm going to do is I'll mix these two herbs together, free up some space. We'll pick this up. At least we've now got our medals, which is handy. We're going to need those. The Sewer Manager Diary. June 28th. It's been a while, but I saw Dom today and we talked after completing our work. He told me he had been sick in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working here. He was sweating like a horse and kept scratching his body. Oh, he's turning into a zombie, isn't he? While we were talking, I asked if he was hot, but he just looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway? July 7th. Chief Irons has been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he always looks grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Birkin's impossible requests. The Chief has my sympathies, though. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this. You obviously don't know much about the Chief, then. July 21st. I rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I make my living. What, drinking? August 16th. Chief Irons come in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with him to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. He pulled his gun and threatened to shoot me. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious problems. He knows he can't enter the lab without my help and my medal. Oh, that's why you've got it. This is what it means for the Chief to serve and protect by threatening people. Well, I guess if they're a threat. August 21st. William informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on Umbrella's affairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and that there is a possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all Umbrella's sewer facility operations until the investigation has concluded. The sewer will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that if I'd lose my job if anyone finds out about this operation. Right, okay. I guess that's what happened after the first game then, which we will cover at some point, don't worry. And then all of a sudden he's dead! Probably attacked by that monster William creature when he mutated, maybe. I don't know. Either way, grim way to go. But then you shouldn't be working with Umbrella, really, should you, once you found out what was going on? Then again, maybe he didn't know the full story, but... No, you just shouldn't be working with Umbrella. Right then, okay, well, with that revelation out of the way, let's carry onwards then, because poor old Sherry is not feeling too good, and that is not good at all. No, Sherry, if you need to pee again, I understand, but if you're not feeling very well, it might be best if we, I don't know, get you some medical attention, I think. I don't know. Anyway, oh, ladder, fan, moving, bad stuff, what are we going to do? You can stop the rotation of the fan briefly. Yep, you need your valve handle again. So make sure you keep it on you. It's not like you can get rid of it anyway because we haven't passed an item box, so it is what it is. But if you do that, then it stops moving. So we can get up the ladder now, which we're going to do. I do believe this is the last time you need the valve handle as well, so when you go and meet an item box later, you actually meet one and say hello to it and all that stuff, then you can put the valve away. Might be quite handy because free you up some space. Right, come on, Shares. Good girl. Alright, will we go down the ladder? Yep. And this will take us, which you might have guessed already, we didn't really mention it earlier, back here, which is kind of neat. Cool. Now you can visit the item box back there if you want. Personally, don't bother. You want to be careful here as well because something's changed. Yeah, there be zombies here. You just want to avoid them. Also, they throw up as well. Just so you know. Just avoid them. You just run past them. You don't need to blow them up. Cool. Right, there's no zombies here, just the spiders, so just keep walking, running past. Luckily both of them have gone that way, so they've gone completely flubbed up their attack. Come on, Sherry, let's go. Right, what we want to do then is, now that we've got our medals, we want to use them. Stick them in here. Excellent. And that stops the water from flowing. Fabulous. Ace base, bomb the base. Right then, let's crack on then. Let's wait for Sherry to get up. Come on, Sherry. I know you're not well. I know you got a bad stomach. But I've got to get you some medical attention. If I can. Fortunately, Claire is not a doctor. Oh yeah, this isn't creepy at all, is it? That's not creepy either. Don't know what that is, but okay. As long as it's not here, I don't care. I'm scared. Where the hell are we now? We're obviously underground, but... There's nothing on the shelves or by the traffic cones. Why the traffic cones down here, I really don't know. What's this? Looks like some sort of cable car or something, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It's locked. It might open if the power is turned on. Oh. Well, fortunately, if we go around the other side of the old cable car, so that's what it is, you can tell by the cables and the fact that it's some sort of car vehicle. There's a panel here. Control panel for the Sky Tram. Oh, tram, sorry. My apologies, not a cable car. Will you turn the power on? Yep. Ta-da. Simple as that. Now we should be able to get inside. Why we want to, I don't know, but I guess if it takes us away from the sewer and the police station, I'm all for it. Don't know how we're going to operate it though. I don't know how to operate a tram. Somehow Claire does though. Maybe it operates itself. I don't know. But we're now on the other side with very creepy music. Right then, now that there is something here I have forgotten to do, we can do it now, but there is something you need. Now, you'll notice, if you come here, there's a weird green device in front of Claire. It's a flare gun. I need something to ignite it. If you have your lighter with you, which you should have brought with you, I forgot to mention that, you can come back here if you want to later and do this, but it's probably best that you take the lighter with you beforehand. But it doesn't matter. But anyway, point being is that if you do that, you can light up this flare gun and it actually sends a flare out. Now, what's the point behind it? Well, not much. It just lights the area up ahead of us where we came from, and that's about it. However, when you do, a little shiny thing will appear right next to where Sherry is in the corner, basically by the metal fence. About here, where Claire's standing. And if you interact with it, you get the weapon box key. Now, you just saw me pick it up without having to light up the flare gun. If you know it's there, you don't need to bother with the flare gun. It'll always be there and you can just pick it up. But if you didn't know it was there, and you thought, oh, I should use that flare gun because it's asked me to light it up, then by doing that, the flare reveals the location of the item. It just becomes a shiny item on the ground, and then you can go and pick it up. But if you know it's there already, you don't have to bother with the flare gun. You can completely ignore it and just pick up the item without the lighter. That's why I did it, basically, because I knew it was there and I forgot to take the lighter with me. As I did with the valve handle. Because I'm professional. I'm near a Rambler, for Christ's sake. Professional Let's Player extraordinaire who completely and utterly messes everything up every single time. But if you're listening to creepy music like this, then you will do. And speaking of creepy music, we've also got some creepy sound effects as well. Yeah, there's a ton of zombies down here. Even on original mode, you want to take them out. Whoa! Oh no! I've been bit! Oh, and vomited on as well. That's just lovely! Oh god. Oh. Christ. Well, look at that fiery pit of death. Just great, isn't it? Oh, there's more zombies as well. Oh god, where are they? Where are they? Whoa! Oh my god, he survived! Everybody, round! You can take him out with a pistol or a gun if you want, and I would advise that you do. It's quite a hard area to dodge this place, so on original mode or randomizer, take him out with whatever you've got. What you can do though is if you come around this corner like we have done, there is a zombie corpse here that's hard to see because the one that we killed has landed on top of it, but you can interact with this zombie here, and there's an item on the ground. Unfortunately, if you don't have two items on you, you will not be able to access it. It's called the spark gun. On original modes, it's quite useful for Claire, and it can be quite powerful, but I don't know. Oh, we'll take it, why not? I'll combine that with that, so we've now got 2 greens and a blue. We'll pick it up, why not? We can always show it off. It's called the spark shot, sorry, and it takes up 2 weapon slots, but it also has 100% ammunition. This is what's known as a special weapon. It's very similar to the submachine gun in that it has special ammo. In other words, once you've used it up, you can't reload it. It's a bit of a bummer, but it's interesting. High voltage gun to repel experimental animals. It uses spark shot rounds and has a range of 10 feet. I'm not sure what the range is like in this game, so we're going to try it out in the next area. Though I think I've gone and lost Sherry. Where are you, Sherry? Oh, for God's sake, stop peeing by the zombie corpses! Sherry! I know you're not very well. I appreciate you. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl. I know you've got stomachache and God knows what's inside you that dad of yours has given you. I appreciate that might incapacitate your running abilities, but just come on, my dear. You can do this. You're a big girl now. You're strong. You've already shown me you can avoid dogs. Not very well, admittedly, but then I was controlling you, though. But there you go. Right, another one of these areas full of zombies, as before. I'd advise you take them out. They're usually just around this corner, so we'll wait for them to come round. Why there's so many zombies down here, I don't know. Probably workers or people trying to run away. Yeah, that thing's got quite a hell of a range. Fortunately, though, it also pushes you back. It's got a lot of recoil, too. And that zombie's just walked straight past us and not notice us. Deary, deary me. I really don't want to go that way because the zombies are coming from both sides of the corridor. You can get yourself ambushed quite easily if you're not careful. But it looks like I'm going to have to get their attention. Oh! Oh, nasty. I don't know if they're dead, though. Oh! Yeah, he really pushes you back this way. But there you go. Yeah, it does kill them. That's quite impressive. So yeah, there's your spark shot for you. Let's have a look at my chat. 75%. I think it uses up 5% per shot. So if you do your maths, you got 20 shots with this before it runs out of ammo. It's a special weapon. The thing about special weapons is it depends how you're trying to complete the game. If you're just trying to complete the game for fun, use it. It's a good way of saving ammo and it's a good powerful weapon. And I would save it for boss fights as well. If, however, you're going for a more professional run through of this game, it's probably best to just ignore it. I'll talk about it later! Oh my god, no! Ah, you stealth ninja zombie! Oh, you're getting spark shot in the crotch. I would, actually, if I can... Oh no, it got me again! Ah! For some reason, you can't aim down with the spark shot, which is odd. You can only aim in front of you. And it doesn't have much stopping power either, considering the fact that it should do, because it's electricity. It actually really doesn't. Is he still alive? You're still alive. Oh no, there is blood coming from underneath him. Crikey, oh Mikey. On the plus side though, there are some herbs here. You can't carry any of them on us. We're going to take these herbs. You don't have to come back around here, that's entirely optional. And I think on original mode, there's a first aid spray and a herb, or at least a green herb and a red herb. I can't remember what that is on the original mode, but it's worth checking out. I think a first aid spray is definitely there. That much I do know. I think. Right, now then. We're going to go... Luckily, this is a safe room. There is a typewriter. There's some more ammo over there, which is good as well. I think Sherry just tried to hold my hand there, which is nice of her. We're going to put the spark shot away. I'm not going to be using it for the rest of this playthrough, simply because it takes up a lot of space. We're also going to put away our bowgun rounds. I don't know if I've actually got any, have I? Did I pick up the bowgun? Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I just put it all together like that. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just whack that in there. We'll put these herbs away. We'll put this herb away. We'll put the valve away. We'll keep the weapon box key with us. We don't have to if we don't want to. Well, we'll keep it on us anyway. And let's see if we've got any red herbs left. My apologies, I thought I had more red herbs than I actually do. Well, that's a bit poopy. And of course the music is now just horrible. Oh, they're holding hands. Oh, bless her. Oh. Well, anyway, we're going to quickly grab this red herb here. I think there's actually a first aid spray there, usually on the original mode. I'm going to go back down the ladder because I'm going to grab those 2 green herbs so I can at least get a full heal. And then we'll come back up here and then we'll probably end the video here, I think, actually. Yeah, we will. We'll end the video here. Because, well, we will. It's been about half-hour video. I think that'll do. We've made some progress. We found Sherry again. We've learnt about her dad and why he's turned into a hideous monster. Also learned that she has a mother as well, which is handy. Which actually we kind of already sort of touched upon because Sherry, when we took control of her, had a family photo. In that family photo there is a picture of Sherry, William and Annette together. When that family photo was taken, I don't know, because they were her parents, that is. Sherry's parents were very hard workers, didn't spend much time with their daughter. But that's not my place to make a judgment on. Either way, we've got a rubbish ton of health. We'll put this other green herb away because we're really not going to need it. Although I have been bit a few times, so I'm not sure whether to take... Actually, no, because we've been bit a few times, I will take it now, just to make sure that we're actually on fine. And we've also got some ammo over here to have a look at as well. We've got some pistol bullets. We've also got grenade rounds. How many? 10. That's a more sensible number. Usually you get 6, but yeah, 10's sensible. How many handgun bullets? 10 as well. That's a very... Okay. Whatever. Thanks, Randomizer. I'll take them. Not that I'm going to ever use them, but I'll take them. Right, so we'll put those away. How many handgun bullets have we got as well? Like over 200, haven't we? 234. Deary me. But yeah, this music is... Oh, it's creepy as hell. I've always hated it. I like it, but it freaks me out. Anyway, we're going to save the game. We've also got some more ink ribbons, which is handy. So if you've run out, there are some here. And we're going to end the video here. So in the next video, then, we're just going to keep pressing onwards and hope we can get Sherry some medical attention, because I think she needs it pronto. And we're in a factory, apparently, which is... makes sense, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, can I say thank you very much for watching this if you have done. Please take it easy, have a good one, hope you're all well, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.